Hello and welcome to this, my second day of my Make More Money challenge. Hello everybody that's joining us, it's lovely. I've just had a fiddle around with my video stand, so I dread to think what this will look like once I turn it round. So it's 2 o'clock, so let's get going. Today's Periscope. Hello everybody, hello, absolutely lovely to see everybody here. Thank you for joining me. My name is Rachel Smith and I am the Business Grower, and today we will be focusing on day 2 of my 5-day challenge Make More Money, which is for female business owners who are ready to give up the struggle and start embracing abundance and clients and money and choice and freedom into their lives and into their businesses. So if you know other women who need to hear this story, please share this Periscope with them, and you can do that whilst you're live. So once again, for Apple users, you pull it one way and you can share this Periscope, and with Android users, if you pull yours down, there's a share button there. So it was an absolute delight to share yesterday's content with you, which was very much about starting to peel back the layers of your money story. And I actually shared some similar exercises at a live event last night with a room full of women. And even though people in that room have done some work with me, there's a couple of people who've been in there who've worked on my 6-week money program, which is Conquer Your Money and Grow Your Business. No, it's not. It's called Conquer Your Money and Grow Your Business. Even though those people have already worked on their money stuff and they were in the room last night, they still benefited from looking at their money. Money is such a ongoing, kind of complicated situation, and I always say it's like an onion, that you start to feel like you are getting to grips with it and then something else comes up. So all I can say is, if you're part of my challenge and you want to come in and share in the group what's come up for you when you started to look at your money story, please do come into the group, share with us what's going on for you and how your money story is impacting on you and your business. And it's not always a story of woe. Sometimes it is people have the most amazing money story and actually it's serving them really well, and that sort of information is also absolutely brilliant to hear, because it really gives people who haven't looked at their money story even more impetus to do that. So there you go, that's what we're doing. So today we are talking about the second M that I love to work with my clients with, which is mindset. And I don't think you can separate money and mindset because they're so closely linked. And for anybody who's part of my challenge, who's in the private Facebook group that we're using during this challenge, you will have seen people sharing so much about how their money story is impacting on their businesses. And it's often, you know, when they've got complicated money stories, it's often that in their kind of business they're coming from a place of lack. So it's so closely linked to your mindset, because when you start to worry about what's happening in your business, when you start to think that business is really hard and it's a struggle, your mindset kind of, it stops being like enthusiastic and like let's go out there. Your intention, your inclination is to kind of go inward and become a little bit smaller, a little less visible, just so you can protect yourself. So mindset is very, very essential. And just like money, mindset is as essential to nurture, to work on. And just like money, mindset is one of those things that needs regular kind of support. You need to regularly kind of check in and just see what is happening in your head and your heart at the moment, and whether or not those things that you're telling yourself are absolutely right. So last night and today we were talking about mindset and business. And what we want to explore is, you know, what is your money mindset? So if you are struggling in business at the moment, if you're finding that it's a challenge to attract clients into you, it could be be that some of your internal dialogue, or maybe some of the conversations that you're having with people outside your business, is that business is really tough, that it's really hard to find clients who are happy to pay your prices. And the more that we repeat that to ourselves, to others, the more that becomes our reality, because what you focus on becomes what you attract. So if you believe, and look at that, you know, whoever is kind of sending the hearts, it's really, you know, they're saying, yeah, this is absolutely true. You know, what you focus on is what you attract. And I shared this simple, really brilliant, simple strategy last night, where I was running an event. I wanted to sell 10 tickets. I left no time to market this event. And all I did is I marked on a post-it note, put it on my computer that I wanted 10 people there, set a really clear intention that I wanted 10 people there. And then I let go of that worry that 10 people would turn up, that would buy the ticket. And you just need to find ways that you believe that what you put out there is what your clients want. And obviously that is linked to your marketing as well. And it's about giving up the struggle that's going on in your head and your heart about how hard business is. It's about saying, look, I'm going to put this out there because I've done the research. I understand that there's a need out there. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to market it consistently. And I'm going to focus on those activities in a really, really focused way. And I'm going to kind of open up the opportunity in the channels for people who need to hear about this, who need to come in and have this opportunity, that they've got an opportunity to do that. If you turn that on its head to how lots of us feel when things are struggling, is that we often, the dialogue just becomes really difficult, and therefore business growth is really difficult. So I'm not quite sure what music marketing is, because we're female business owners talking about growing our businesses, and today we're looking at mindset. And the reason why we naturally come from a place of struggle rather than a place of abundance is that we are human beings and we are built for that fight or flight. We're built to solve problems. So we often have loads of examples of how this happens in our lives, where somebody is perhaps paying us a compliment, and rather than accepting that compliment and stepping into that compliment, we push it away. And that happens, it happened to me last night. I did it to one of my lovely ladies who came to my event last night. They complimented me on what I was wearing, and I said, you know what, I had my jeans on a few minutes ago, and da-da-da-da-da. And so rather than saying thanks and accepting that compliment and taking the positive from it, I started talking about the negative. And that's how we built as human beings. And when we start to run our businesses, there's all sorts of anxieties that occur, and we naturally start to look for the problems, and we naturally hear and receive the negative. So I'm going to share some ways that you can change that, so that actually what you focus on, which is all the good stuff, is that you'll start to attract that into your business and into your life. So as I said, mindset is everything, and this is very much about reprogramming that natural inclination to look for problems. So we need to reprogram our head and our hearts so that we are open to success, that we are open to feeling abundant, and that we understand that there is enough of everything to go around, and that we can attract in what we really want and desire to attract into our businesses. So I'm going to start you off on this exercise, and then it's a piece of work that you can complete. And what I'd love for you to do is for you to come into our private Facebook group and come and share some of the things that come up for you whilst you're completing this exercise. And because today's theme is very much about focusing on what you already have, that's what I'm going to invite you to do. So grab like a pen and a piece of paper, and I want you to just kind of take a moment to really consider and be aware of and to appreciate and be grateful for the things that you already have. And this is a really simple exercise that will help you to refocus your head and your heart to look for those positive things that are already there. And when you come from a place of abundance, and when you come from a place of I'm already sufficiently covered, I have amazing things already in my life, that is a brilliant mindset tool for you to have in your business. And that is a great place to come from when you start to serve your clients. So I could sit here now and fret about the lack of people on the call, or I can sit here now and be absolutely grateful for every single person who's on here now live and sending me lots of hearts, which is lovely. And also be very grateful for everybody who listens back to the recording as well. So your very simple exercise for day 2 on my Make More Money, to grab that pen and piece of paper. Okay, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Actually, we'll cover that now because we've got Terry on the line who's saying that she's not quite sure what Periscope is about. And I totally understand that, Terry. So basically what it is it's live video streaming. I'm streaming to you a live call, and you can interact with me by sending hearts on the screen, and you do that by just touching the screen. And that's a really brilliant way of kind of letting me know, because obviously all I can see is myself, is letting me know that actually what I'm saying resonates with you. And then there's a little text box that you can actually pop your questions into as well. So that's how Periscope works. And then on the main, Periscope works in lots of different ways, but you can ask me that as well. But this is how we're using this Periscope today. So the question is today is, I want you to start to list all of those things that you already have in your life and in your business. So it could be that you already have a lovely place to sit that feels warm and comfortable. It could be that you already have the kind of sun on your face. There you go. That you have the sun on your face and you can feel the warmth of the sun coming to you. It could be that you already have an amazing website, that you already have really amazing products and services for your clients. The things that that you're looking at and appreciating is that you already have time to focus on your business. So it's starting to look at all those things that you already have and what you are grateful for, and really allow that to fill you up. So you can actually start to write those things down, and that when you look at what you've covered there, is that actually it fills you up with joy. So you're starting to retrain yourself for that kind of success in your business. And this is something that you can do on a daily basis. You can just sit there, especially if you're having like a bit of a funk, where you're just thinking, crikey, nothing's really working here. When you start to hear yourself saying those negative thoughts, sit down and complete this exercise. Allow yourself to be filled up with what you already have. And this is a brilliant place and a brilliant energy to go, to start to speak to your clients. So perhaps you've got an event that you're networking, perhaps you've got a promotion that you're just about to go out to, perhaps you've got a sales call. And there's just that little kind of heart and head kind of dialogue going on, going, no, you can't do it. Just grab a piece of paper and start to write down everything that you already have that fills you up with abundance and joy. And just focus on that, because what you focus is what you get. Okay, so come and share with me the things that really fill you up, that already make you feel abundant, over in the Facebook group. And this is just like any other kind of strategy or habit, is that you just need to put it into practice and start believing in it. and looking at it, and it'll be really surprising at how quickly you can fill up your piece of paper. So if you've got any questions, I'm available now. So if you've got any questions about what I've shared now, about opening yourself up for abundance, about creating a positive mindset, anything about the exercise that I've shared today, or anything that I shared previously about your money story and how that currently impacts you in your business, I'm available for the next couple of seconds to answer your questions. For anybody who's not used to Periscope, if you've got a question, you can just use text box, and that's how I can connect with you. Anybody who's listening back to this recording can ask me the questions over in the Facebook group. Okay guys, I look forward to delivering you call number 3 tomorrow, and in the meantime, come and connect with us over in the group. Bye for now.